There are people fighting against this. You recall that we had on this program Bill McKibben, who was on tour with his Do the Math tour, specifically targeting universities and college students, because they're the ones who are going to have to deal with this, with the implications of our non-action now. Encouraging a movement to divest from institutions, particularly higher education institutions to begin with, from their holdings in big oil companies and carbon-producing companies that are essentially, for lack of a better term, poisoning our world's climate. And I don't know if this is directly related to it, but I imagine it is. Yesterday, in Westboro, Massachusetts, right on Route 9, not far from my hometown of Worcester, 8 college students, activists, occupied the TransCanada offices. This is the company that is pushing the Keystone XL pipeline, which, as you know, as we speak, the states of Texas and I believe Oklahoma are grabbing land via eminent domain, claiming that there's a common carrier protection for the TransCanada Keystone XL pipeline. Now, it's carrying, or will, they hope, this very viscous tar sands oil, if you could call it that, basically down to the Gulf of Mexico to be refined and then shipped to other places. So I don't know how this is somehow follows the common carrier laws of these states, but they've managed to finagle it. They're building the second half of the pipeline, waiting for federal approval of the first half of this pipeline that would cross the Canadian-U.S. borders. So these 8 college students, to show solidarity with protesters in Houston, Texas, amongst other places, members of a climate action network, including 350.org, that's Bill McKibben's organization, and Students for a Just and Stable Future. They come from universities Brandeis, Tufts, Harvard, University of New Hampshire, and BU. They launched a website in tandem with today's action. We'll put a link to that on majority.fm. These 8 college students entered in packs of 2 and 3 just after 2 p.m. yesterday in Westboro. They sat in a circular formation with their backs touching. They began to click in. They put themselves in bike locks and glued their hands together with crazy glue. By 2:10, the crew members were fully chained and glued to one another with fast-drying adhesive dripping from their hands and their bike locks. They were ultimately removed from the TransCanada offices and taken to the Westboro police station about 4 hours later. And coming up, on January 23rd and 26th, a coalition of activists known as the Tar Sands Free Northeast are preparing to block a plan to transport tar sands oil through New England. Canadian activists with the Idle No More movement have protested Keystone XL pipeline, and 350.org has announced a 20-person rally against Keystone XL to be held on February 17th at the White House. So there are members of our community who are fighting against this. Those students are to be applauded. And I hope more of them are joined. We'll put up a link to their site and to these other actions that are taking place at majority.fm. But this goes out to them. Good for them.